Hi, and welcome to Enwaken. So on this blog, what I'd like to share with you is what you need to do in order to embrace the inner qualities that you have that will enhance your life more than anything on the outside could. And so to start this off, I'd like to share a little story with you. I used to be an engineer. You might know that, you might not. I used to be an engineer, and from that engineering place, my mind had certain things that it thought, okay, this is the limitation of what's possible. You know, it was very box-like. This is the limitation of what's possible in my life. And I'm not talking about thinking outside the box here. I'm talking about the abilities inside you that are wanting to come out that you're not yet embracing because you don't think that they're actually possible. And I want to give a shout out to some people who are likely watching this video. I'm taking about 100 people through a year-long in-depth training with me. And those people are going to be exploring the inner landscape of how to use their intuition and insight in their lives in order to be able to not only help themselves in their own path of how to navigate life using their awareness and their intuition, and how to clear any energy blocks that they have to actually embracing anything that they want to create, but also to be able to help other people do that. And those people are taking a huge leap of faith. And that's one of the things, leap of faith in that they've never done this before, and yet they feel that calling inside them. And what I want to say is a leap of faith from the inside is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. All the people that I know who have accomplished great things didn't start off with the great things already at their doorstep. They had the inside sort of view of, here's what's wanting to emerge in my life, here's where life is calling me. It's not like they have the whole picture in mind, but they could feel a certain pull or a certain tug. And so what I'd like to share with you is you have abilities inside you. And now is the time, if you're feeling that sort of inkling, that calling, now is the time for you to embrace those qualities inside you and to start to develop them. Because now more than ever, what's happening on the planet is more and more people are needed who have real skill in being able to help others make quantum leaps, and also for all people to be living their true path and their true purpose. And that oftentimes takes the embracing of those sort of inner qualities that we try and run away from, we try and hide from, where we say, oh, I'm not worthy of that. Well, that's a bunch of BS. You are worthy of it. If you weren't being called towards it, you wouldn't, if it weren't already living inside you, you wouldn't be called towards it. You wouldn't be called towards it unless the world needed it. You wouldn't be called towards it unless you needed it. So what I'd like to know from you, authentically, is what are the skills or abilities that you're wanting to develop secretly, that you're wanting to develop in your life? And to really share with us, what's the process that you're going through? Why is it that you haven't yet fully embraced those qualities about yourself? What is it inside you that has those secret doubts or those certain fears that keep you from not fully embracing or fully going forward in what it is you want to accomplish? Because I can tell you again, you wouldn't have those if the world weren't wanting you to embrace them and to bring them out in the world and have those be of service not only in your life but also in the lives of others. So I wanted to share that with you. I'd love to know what those things are for you, what it is that you want to accomplish, and again give a shout out to those people who are going to be spending a year together in exploring those inner landscapes and those inner abilities. And I want to say to every single person who is watching this, great things are wanting to emerge from you. And I'm not blowing smoke, I'm not making up a bunch of hooey or BS. It's true. You wouldn't be here watching this video, and you wouldn't be drawn to any of this kind of stuff if life weren't calling you. So share with us, what is life calling you towards? What abilities are wanting to come out in you, and what's the process currently where you are in that process of having those abilities come out? And I really want to say, thank you for being here. Thank you for being willing to watch this video, because it takes a certain amount of courage to actually make it through a video that starts to push a little deeper and say, hey, wait a second, there's more here that you're not bringing to the table, you're not bringing forth into the world. And be willing from this point to start embracing that however it looks, to start taking steps. And what I was saying is the people who are spending the year with me, it's a leap of faith to be willing to go forward into what it is you really want. And I so wish that for you, to make those leaps in your life, to be able to embrace those inner longings, those inner sort of drives, to have your greatest gifts come out in the world. So thanks for being here on this blog. Share with me any thoughts that you want to down below, and share with each other. You have the support in the process of having this all come into fruition in the world, because it'll make the world such a better place when we're all embracing who we truly are. So thanks for being here, and I'll see you on the next blog.